We live, bro.
We live, coming at y'all as always. You know what it is. Everyone need, man. Hefe 504 Nola Hefe. You know what it is.
I'm
Also
Wilson.
on the Topic Conversation Podcast. We gonna get this intro for y'all, man. One of these days.
It's MillionViewzPodcast, man. I'm Wilson Millz. My co-host, man, the young brother Hefe, Nola Hefe. Catch him at 504 Hefe 504. Which one?
Hefe 504. Yeah.
Hefe 504. I'm corrected.
On the Topic Conversation Podcast. You know what I'm saying.
Share this live, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, bro, so you can be notified for lives like these and other content on the channel.
Right.
We appreciate you supporting M1E and Only Time for Currency podcast platforms, man.
All right.
My little homie been cooking. He been cooking up lately. He got a lot popping, bro. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, bro, and check him out for real, bro. Support the real dog. And Lil one been solid, bro. He a real solid young man, bro. And I'm fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot in store. We got a lot going on. We got a lot more to come. You feel what I'm saying? How was your weekend, bro?
Our weekend was long, man. You know what I'm saying?
Long weekend, one of them
things, you know what I'm saying, that we gotta know that we gotta keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? One thing you had told me, you know what I'm saying, when you reach in greater points in your life, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have obstacles to make you, well, not make you think, but, you know, be there. You know what I'm saying? So you can stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but, you know, you can't let that stop you from the greater goal and where you got to get. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you got to always stay focused on the goal at hand. You feel what I'm saying? The mission, however it is you word it. But, yeah, man, like it ain't really too many different ways to say that, bro. Long story short, you just got to keep going, bro, because shit come with shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Everything come with something. I'm gonna try to say that a little clean. Everything come with something, you know what I'm saying? So just life in general, bro, it's gonna come with a lot of ups and downs, obstacles, bad days, good days, you know what I'm saying? In between, you know, some days just gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta learn to appreciate them all and learn from that. That was Big Sam. Shout out to Grandpa Sam, man.
Right.
He always tell me, man, he always asks, you know what I'm saying, did you learn anything from what you experienced or went through or whatever? As long as you're learning, you're good. Right. You know what I'm saying? My weekend was all right, bro. It wasn't, you know, wasn't the greatest weekend, you feel what I'm saying? But it was all right because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, didn't answer the bell, bro. And that's a good way to segue into it, bro. First of all, man, let's shout out Javante Davis on his win. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to everybody who was involved in the Legends concert, the Legends of Hip Hop concert this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Salute to all the legends, bro. Salute to everybody that went out and participated and supported that. You know what I'm saying? Because they do have positive things going on. So before we just jump off into, you know, our harsh reality, you feel what I'm saying? Let's try to pick up all the positive movements going on, bro. Shout out the YP movement, bro. Shout out to everything they doing, bro. Shout out to the homie on this campaign this year, bro. He pushing his EP. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go support that. Shout out to Vintage Point Clothing, you know what I'm saying? 119 East Sanders Boulevard out there in Gonzales, Louisiana. Shout out to Mighty Lee and the whole team over there, Big Side Clothing. You know what I'm saying? No Big Dog, no Rap Daddy, LLC. Shout out to the homie Hefe just did a fire interview the other day with the homie Hustle Man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and homie Hustle Man, you know what I'm saying, for making that work, making that happen, you know what I'm saying? Getting that business put together, you know what I'm saying? Those obstacles.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? All that's part of production. I love the way that you handled yourself, you feel what I'm saying? And actually learned a little something from that. You follow me?
Right.
And yeah, man, so let's dive off into this thing that we do, brother.
We gotta
Let's dive off into it.
We got a slew of things to discuss, y'all. Like you said, it's been a long weekend, man.
Oh, it was hectic, bro.
Yeah, man. So I want to hop off into Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? He had
rest in peace to Takeoff. First and foremost, rest in peace to Takeoff. Shout out to the whole Quality Control family. Shout out to Quavo. Shout out to Takeoff's family, his loved ones, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to those people, bro. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
let's get to that news.
his alleged killer, you know what I'm saying? Boy, he had an anonymous person come post his bond.
DJ Pat, huh?
Yeah, 2 million.
A concerned citizen,
A concerned citizen dropped $2 million bond on somebody. Like
it was a $1 million bond.
Well, 1 million.
And in actuality, they ended up having to come up with probably like $50,000 in cash or something like that. From what I understand, it wasn't. You know, when people hit the full number, they think, you know what I'm saying. When
they just rounded off.
Man. When I first saw my buying, I was like, God damn. And then I had to remember, okay, it's just percentage of this shit. Maybe we can make this happen.
Wherever you at.
You feel what I'm saying? They probably put 50 up and pay the rest out over the course of the case. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but the point is, it's an anonymous. It's not against the law. You know what I'm saying?
A concern.
Yeah, it's not against the law to pay somebody bail. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a relative or something like that. So people making a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? So that really could have been their family member, and just not wanting to have their business out there for real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one thing I got schooled on this weekend, you know what I'm saying, is America is a country of due process, dog. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So right, wrong, or indifferent in certain cases, you know what I'm saying? Like
we just was discussing with our boy, we're going to touch on that too.
You feel me? In certain cases, due process, you know what I'm saying, could actually work in your favor. You feel me? You know, now this some black on black shit, so they really ain't, you know, when it's black against United States government, that due process thing not gonna really work in your favor like that. Right. But when it's just, you know, not high priority. Go ahead, my bad.
Who got some of them things overturned, but it took years. Like they've been letting people out recently who've been wrongly convicted of stuff, but they've been in there for like 20 and 40 years and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to pay them that money. Like that's good for right now, but what about all that time that they lost?
Just think about how many people never could afford appeals bond, or never could afford an appeal lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
The shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Some people can't even afford to get back in court.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, going into like having the receipts and they could back you up. You know what I'm saying? There was some allegations going around, you know what I'm saying, that could possibly mess somebody's business up. You know what I'm saying? Or their livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So
could mess up a lot of things.
You know what I'm saying? People was well, it wasn't people. It was Big Scar, close friend. He came out saying that Gucci wasn't.
Oh, we on the Gucci time.
He wasn't. He wasn't paying for the funeral, but you know his wife Keisha. Shout out to Keisha. She came out with the receipts.
Shout out to Gucci, man. Shout out to everybody in that situation, bro. Once again, rest in peace to Big Scar. You know what I'm saying? All due, you know, condolences and respects to his family and loved ones, bro. Because these times bring about, like we was talking about, 2 and 3 sides to everything, because you have a lot of emotions involved, you have a lot of misunderstandings, you have a lot of you have a lot of people, bro, like Primetime told his team, like Primetime told his team, everybody that's there for you ain't there for you.
Right.
So a lot of those people, they just thinking about, you know, how they go get them out of these situations now that their homie is departed. You feel what I'm saying? And once again, bro, all due respect and condolences, bro, to the family, bro, and much respect to Guwap and 1017, bro. Shout out to Keisha, bro, for holding her man down, like, you know, like as she was supposed to, as she should, and she came through with receipts. And you know, it was short and sweet, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing really too crazy, but like I said, I think that's more emotion and misunderstanding than ill will. That's what I would lean towards anyway. Just trying to be positive about the shit. You feel me?
I'm glad it got cleaned up swiftly.
Yeah, but like we were talking about when we first got in, like the person with the money, the rich man in the situation, he damned either way almost, because, like, you know, and let's just take it off of Gucci and Big Scar, because that's dealing, that's dealing with somebody that's deceased and they personal business. So let's just talk just business in general, right?
Right.
So Hefe invest in Million Entertainment, and it's a long-term investment, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, the deal is squandered.
Right.
You know, no fault of Hefe.
Mm-hmm.
So is Hefe entitled to have to, you know what I'm saying,
take care of the situation
any further than the loss he already took, is what I'm saying. Because you got to remember, I invested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, Hefe invested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't ask for anything out of nothing.
Right.
Or whatever, like I said, or whatever is left, because all businesses have overhead, all businesses have insurances, this, that, and the third. Like it's a lot that go and like actually into business before you get something out of it. You follow what I'm saying? And when things like sudden deaths happen and stuff like I said, it'd be more emotion and feelings and this and that and all kind of slick, what I'm saying, talking and all that come out then, what I'm saying, when emotions running high. So you gotta play it neutral, dog, especially when you're not directly involved with it, because you never really know what the real truth of the matter is, because like I say, people just emotionally amp or down in some cases, or what I'm saying, how it go. I just that we every day, every week, every other day reporting on another dead young black man, what I'm saying, that was actually getting to it. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, not to get too far off the topic, but right here in our city of New Orleans. No. In our city of New Orleans, man, we had a Saints game. Saints got knocked out of playoffs. But while all that was happening inside in the Superdome, they had some young hooligans outside breaking into people's shit.
Damn.
Breaking windows, taking stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is outside the game. So like, now they have security at these Saints games. Like I was saying, like I used to do security, but it's a whole different ball game when you doing security in New Orleans. Like they don't care if you have a badge, they don't care if you have a gun. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are these people supposed to do? Like to stop going to games, or are they supposed to amp up the security?
Say, bro, like the thing that's so hard about what's going on, right, is like I said, I come from the streets, though. So like I try not to be no hypocrite about nothing. I did what I did. I wasn't I didn't choose to do certain things that other people did, but I did what I did, and that shit was wrong too. So like I don't ever want to get on here giving the wrong narrative, dog, or giving the wrong disposition. Like I'm looking, it ain't like that, bro. Yeah. It's just I saw my friend post earlier, bro, that she like it's a shame that they gotta leave their car doors unlocked and shit like that, just to allow somebody to be able to go in their own shit that they pay for, work for. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be a point in time where it was like, these boys was gonna do what they do. The robbers and stuff like that, they was, they did what they did, but it wasn't 80-year-old women and shit.
Goes back to the code and having morals, you know what I'm saying?
But the flip side to that though is how long do you expect to have some morals and code behind some immoral shit?
Right.
And that's where we was tripping at. Like we was stupid for even expecting that, because even in our day wasn't no morals and code. Like niggas still moved how they wanted to. It just was different movements. You follow what I'm saying?
Money, man.
I mean, like I say,
it's the money, you fucking up the church's money, then it's a problem. Nigga just not out here throwing different shit, man.
And that goes back to what we was talking about when we was chilling in the truck. The generational shit, it got fucked up and twisted when they started taking nigga daddies out their house for 10, 20 years or forever or whatever. Like that was a well-designed plan, bro. Shout out to what you had put me on earlier, Turk. Shout out to Turk, man. Shout out to Hot Boy Turk. Yeah, but everything he was saying was facts. Like everything. Could you disagree with anything that man said?
That's why I was on it for so long, man. He was speaking that real, and then he was playing the audio, and then it was telling you like how they did it. He was explaining how they breaking the family down since slavery. Like he's explaining this in terms that you would think was vulgar right now, but he's saying it so plain. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. And then he wasn't on no gangster stuff with it or none of that. He was just speaking the real facts of the matter. Like we lost, bro. And it's not a like he said, it's not a black or white thing. It's a power and control and manipulation thing.
Facts.
But that come from lack of being educated. See, like going to school and getting a degree and all that stuff, that's cool. But it's the educating outside of school that
they teach you what they want in school anyway.
Right. That's
what I'm saying. You have to be a free thinker.
There you go.
You gotta know how to take your own path and do your own research on things.
There you go.
Facts.
Facts. Even when somebody tell you something that you can agree with, still go look into it and get your own understanding of it, because you might catch something that they didn't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You might be able to build more on some information than the next person can because of some prior knowledge that you had to the matter or whatever. You know, it just, like we said earlier, it's about keeping going. Like, go further no matter what information you find. There's always more. You feel what I'm saying? The more information I find, bro, I be like, I want to be careful the way I say this, though. Like, so much done changed so much done changed in such a short period of time on what's going on around. Like, just, it make you question this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It make you take like a longer look at this shit. Like, man, what is really going on? Like, what do I like? You know what I'm saying?
Is we really in these times right now? Farrakhan said the time of destruction is upon us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Going from just what's happening in the world, people going crazy, doing what they want, the AIs and all that. Speaking of the AIs, I'm not a conspiracist. Like I said, I'm just one of the people who will speak on what's right in front of us. Right. White Castle been around for 100 years. White Castle has been around for 100 years. They about to go ahead and hire 100 test robots. That's about to cost them $3 per robot to operate.
What that is? Yeah, how many of them they getting?
They getting 100
test robots. That's 300,000 in payroll for some robots.
For some robots, and y'all don't want to pay a human being that has.
And you say that's a month?
Per month, $3,000 per month to work a robot.
Boy, they ain't got a nigga have that White Castle making no $3,000 a month.
Even if they did, he ain't gonna be able to do it for much longer. Even if they did, he ain't gonna be able to do it for much longer. They about to fill him up, like we was talking about the other day.
And that's cold.
The drive through at McDonald's.
They coming, God. They coming, dog.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then whoever made the AI that show, like, you know, from the beginning of the time to what it's gonna be like. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if y'all seen it out there. But it went from like animals living with each other, then man came, and then it was robots, and then it was nothing. Literally just nothing there.
Right.
Because robots took over. Now, I'm not saying you should be afraid of your toaster. But what I am saying, pay attention to what you buying and what you saying around these things you have, man. Like you said, you could be having a conversation. It's gonna pop up in your ads right there.
Yeah, these things ain't no good. Well, they good for what they use for. You feel what I'm saying? And we, like you said, we got away from going and sit down and have lunch and exchange ideas.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? We got away from, you know, barbecues, picnics, you know what I'm saying, mandatory Sunday dinners and stuff like that. That's when the family, you know what I'm saying, and friends can really get together and not even on no illegal tip, bro, but just to, you know, have an idea to ourselves for once. You know what I'm saying? Have a dialogue that only we care about and know about for once. Because no matter how seriously you take this or not, we're being listened to, we're being watched, and we're being controlled, bro.
Right.
And that's facts. Like I said, the more you learn, you know what I'm saying, it could scare you at times. Because I'm thinking about my kids, and I'm thinking about where the world then went from me being certain ages until now. And I'm like, man, because as momentum builds, something only moves quicker.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
A faster pace of living right now.
Real talk. And speaking of these kids, bro, 6-year-old, what that was, Virginia?
Yeah, with the 6-year-old.
The 6-year-old come to school, shoot the teacher, bro.
And it was not what? It was not accidental.
It was. Oh yeah, they made sure they quoted that several times, that it was not an accidental shooting. You feel what I'm saying? And the teacher at first was considered in critical condition, but they ended up changing the teacher status to stable and whatnot. And shout out to that teacher. Prayers with y'all and you and your family, and prayers with that kid too, bro, because
what mind state you have to be in at 6 years old to want to shoot a teacher?
you really
On purpose.
You really like
you know what I'm
really
saying? We can't
bro.
even speak on because we don't know what he had going on. If somebody probably told him to do that, we don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the age of 6, man,
right,
doing something like that. Speaking of teachers,
prayers for that kid, bro, because believe it or not, I believe it was a little boy. Now he, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to relive that too.
Right.
Especially once he have a better understanding of what took place and what he really did physically. You know what I'm saying? And that's
very horrific and life changing for sure.
So for him and the teacher, let's not forget the victim. You know what I'm saying? For him and the teacher, you know what I'm saying? Because it is, you're trying to educate, to be a
everything
teacher,
is
bro.
becoming dangerous and more dangerous, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Cause I was commending my big sister, though. Like, she really loved children, but she really loved her job. She a teacher, but shout out to Joy Marie. She a teacher. She loves her job, bro. Like, she really do. And I was like, man, she like, boy, look. You know what I'm saying? But she one of those people, though. She keep a real positive attitude about it, and she just they get that spirit from my mom. My sister and them, though, they get that spirit from my mom. They're not really as anxious and shit like that as me. You know what I'm saying? I get my nerve. I guess I get that from my dad. But staying positive, dog, through all that, knowing that like school's not safe no more. These kids disrespectful, dog. They far too mature at the ages that they at, but technology is manipulating that situation. You follow me? So shout out and big compliments, dog, to anybody who's sticking with educating our youth and still working with them, bro. Like, that's important, bro. Y'all mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? So again, bro, shout out to prayers with that kid and the victim of that situation, bro, and all the families involved, because that family got a lot of answering to do.
Right.
Those parents or guardians, whoever it is in that kid, like they got a lot of questions to answer, dog. Right. Run that by me that you was telling me about the situation with the kids with the the THC situation.
Yeah, so we know marijuana is becoming more illegal around the U.S. You know what I'm saying? A lot of states,
I mean, as it should.
You know what I'm saying? Not against that, you know what I'm saying? But it's been put into a lot of different forms, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So far as like edibles and candies, you know what I'm saying? So in the recent years, more kids have been, exposed to these candies, mistaking this for regular candy,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Getting high off of the shit. And this kid's under 6 years old, you know what I'm saying? From 2017 when they had 207 cases, and it went from last year, 2022, they had 3,000 cases, you know what I'm saying, of kids touching edibles, you know what I'm saying? And
3,054, I believe, huh?
Yeah, to be exact. You know what I'm saying?
With the stats, man. But, hey, listen. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. That's the type of situation my brother bring to the situation, dog. The man has really been like on point with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a team is about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Working with each other, not against each other. I just had to point that out, bro, because like, nigga just didn't have that at one point in time. You follow what I'm saying? So shout out to Hefe, man.
Yes, sir. And man, so I really just think it's a lack of parenting, you know what I'm saying, and not keeping your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because why is these kids getting a hold of this and mistaking it for this? You're not putting it up. You need to be with your personal stuff.
Right.
Like where you would keep your weed or your gun at. Just keep it out.
I was about to say you got to treat that like the gun.
Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kids are curious. You know what I'm saying? Not to say kids won't go looking for stuff, but then again, you got to, be up on top of that stuff when you're a parent.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? So
no matter what a child do, bro, especially a young child, 6-year-old, that's a baby. You responsible for it. Now, again, like me and Disco was telling you on Meadow, we were some badass kids. So, it ain't like my mom used to condone the things that I was into. We just had that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? So those situations do occur. Like we never, you know what I'm saying? We never went to that extreme or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like depending on the environment that you're in and the type of people that you're around, you could just pick some shit up. Not necessarily that they gave it to you or that they, you know what I'm saying, encouraged it, but they did it indirectly without paying attention.
Right.
That's a lot. I influenced, you know what I'm saying, a lot of negative shit more so indirectly than directly, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it real on that one. It's not, I can't say it's not, it can or can't be, it could or couldn't be a case of bad parenting, you know what I'm saying? Because just as much they have bad parents, they got bad children, bro. Like they really do. Now, again, you still held accountable because you are the responsible adult in this child's life. Somebody has to, you know what I'm saying, this child gonna have to go through all type of
evaluation, medical screenings, and all types of
therapy, everything, depending on what this chemical done done, you know what I'm saying, physically to the kid, bro. So, like, you know, damn. You feel me? And that's crazy because, you know, in life, you know, you do shit. I had pint, I was 19, bro. You smoking weed, you riding down the street in the car, you got the windows cracked. Got the defrost on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't hotboxing them, but this man, you know, had to wake up to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to wake up to that and make those adjustments, you know, going forward and start doing better about that. I didn't do stuff like that with his sister, you know what I'm saying? Still don't going forward. But could have been the case of some young parenting, dog. You know, could have been a single parenting situation and she, you know, could have been a security guard or something like that. Like we, you know, we don't know, bro. But I feel for the youngin because that's something, like I said, that's gonna take probably some counseling. But hopefully he don't really remember too much of that situation and get through life, you know what I'm saying, without too much. And you know, the teacher, she recovering and stuff like that. It'll probably hold on to her more mentally in that shooting situation than this child in the, you know, THC and taking this and that. That probably will be more detrimental going forward, but that's still, like you say, you gotta put all that in one box and think one word, though. You gotta think safety. You feel me? Safety first, people. You feel what I'm saying? Have you a good time. Definitely protect yourself, especially in the days that we living in. So, you know, like I said, the gun could have been in the house to, you know, for protection. The candies could have been put up in certain situations, and motherfucker just got to it anyway. You feel me? But we, as the adults, we got to be conscious, bro. We got to protect them a lot better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I said it was a change for me when I had my son too.
Great topic, bro.
You gotta adjust to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you don't get it the first time, like learn from your mistakes.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying?
Factual.
But
shout out to Lil Hefe, man.
Keeping it going, man. The teachers, man. They had a teacher out there in New Jersey. He overdosed, man, on the fentanyl in front of the class of students, man. On the fentanyl in class, overdose out there in New Jersey in front of a class of students. Like you said. So
on that fent.
It's a teacher who got shot, and there's a teacher who is overdosing on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what this teacher going through.
Two separate ends of the spectrum.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The teacher job in itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
stressful,
it's a whole different ball game.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Being in the time we in, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We gotta send our kids to these schools, not knowing these people at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But
we gotta get back more active as parents, bro. Like I ain't like I gotta call myself out on this one. You feel what I'm saying? Like little too lax when it comes to stuff like that. We gotta start being more present in these schools and what's going on with our children, bro.
PTA
because
meetings,
this shit is just getting too out of hand. And just think about it. If you was a teacher in today's climate, would you be giving it your all? Like would you be going above and beyond?
You should, but
hold on. We're just speaking, on average. Like I say, my sister and I didn't met it. Don't get it twisted, dog. The average person that's a teacher, they have good intentions in them. They have, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what that takes to even want to go down that path, bro. It's not the most high paying thing in the world, especially when you know what I'm saying, dealing with grammar school and stuff like that. You feel me? So again, big salute to all educators, dog. Like from on any level, because that's a calling. You feel what I'm saying? Like to teach and to lead. You know what I'm saying? That have to be your calling to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That have to be something that you was put here to do. You know, or you know, or that'll be something you did for a couple of years and just a part of your story. You feel
Either
me?
way, you gotta have some type of drive to want to.
I hate to see. Okay, now just like we sympathize, you know what I'm saying, with the other situation, right? Now you got these kids who done watched you almost die in front of them, or whatever the case may be. You have the school board. Oh, I want to say one more thing about that shooting situation, right? That school district has 6 firearm related situations
already, right?
You feel what I'm saying? So like,
y'all too lax.
It could be the area, but it's definitely like a security situation at this point.
Right.
Now, who knew that you had to have security measures for 6-year-olds? It's first graders. You know what I'm saying? But staying on topic, but that when we started talking about the school board and the school, that's what made me think about that district that had the 6, you know what I'm saying, shooting, or I forgot how they worded it, but it was all, you know, gun-related situations, though. 6 of them.
They had more than one incident at the school.
Factual. Not that particular school. They said the school district, so we don't know how many was at that school or not, but how big is a school district? Right. That's a lot, no matter, you know, that's a lot for a city when it's involving children. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So this man to come to work.
So like, I don't really know. Like,
got full of that fentanyl. What they say? Well, the facts are, yeah. You're right. You know you're right. So you're right. You're right.
Too much on him either.
Well, the facts are that this man had a medical emergency. This is how it was worded, right? Just off your notes. He had a medical emergency and was being, you know, assisted by the school nurse. When officers arrived, they detected that this man was having an overdose. So they give him a shot of the Narcan. Boom, shake him straight back. Okay, now you're going to jail. They go to no, back up. They hit him with the Narcan, shake him back. Okay, now they search his person in his classroom or whatever, and they find the fentanyl and the paraphernalia. You know, all alleged, by the way. You feel me?
At the school with him. He got it on the premises.
Out his top.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't get high before work. You between breaks while they changing classes and at lunch, getting a little kick.
And our children in your care.
Classroom. Come on, man.
Our children in your care, and you full of that fentanyl. Who knows where your mind is at?
You know what I'm saying?
At this particular time, teaching them, man. You don't know what you've been saying to these kids.
You don't even know.
If you at the level of ODing,
come on, man.
You incoherent.
Real rap. Just gotta.
Yeah, you get a little drunk, man. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might say a few things, Hefe, that you wouldn't say, you know, on Million Views Podcast Live. You know what I'm saying?
Telling you little motherfucker right now. You don't even know you.
Yeah, man. Tripping. But what, like, as a parent, how you handling that situation, bro?
You finna go up there, have all type of, you finna go off on a school boy, you know what I'm saying?
Cutting up. You got to feel some type of way.
Real rap, you know what I'm saying? And it goes into, you know, the safety situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all gotta like conduct searches in the classroom, and then people gonna feel like, you know, you breaking their privacy, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't, when you at school, I don't think it should be anything private at school. It's a public place. Now, if you at private school, that's different. Like, but if
even at a private school, man, I want to be safe. I want my children to be safe.
Safe, right?
You know what I'm saying?
In your school drawers,
it didn't got to that point, man. Metal detectors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got fentanyl at school. Now, imagine if you would have went to the bathroom and one of your students went in your shit and got that
and died.
Come on, man, that's on your hands. Not even thinking that far. You so loaded and tweaked out.
That's what I'm saying. Safety first. If you want to get loaded on fentanyl and shit like that, man, being a teacher might not be the best profession.
Man, go outside.
Feel me?
In other news, shout out to Michael Blackston, man. He just opened up a school in the village where he's from, man. Big things going on out there.
I gotta salute him for that one, dog. I gotta salute him, bro. Shout out to Michael Blackston, bro. That's major. That's big.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then I feel like it's always
an elevation, because he been talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know, I ain't gonna, not Kanye, but Akon, he went over there and built the city where he was from over there, and Michael Blackiston been talking about, you know, and he been doing stuff for a city, but you know, but having a school and it being like free, you know what I'm saying, it's a free school, you don't gotta pay for it.
And I mean, I like this. What I like what he said about, you know, he was like, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for the acknowledgement, but he just doing what he's supposed to.
Right.
And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, other successful people, you know what I'm saying, this, he said he just doing what he's supposed to when you become successful. You feel what I'm saying? And he hope his other successful brothers do the same thing, you know what I'm saying, and give back to where they came from. That was the big
backlash for saying that, for saying like,
biggest,
trying to, he receiving backlash from that, from people,
from saying that.
People receive backlash from saying anything. So I'm gonna tell you what the backlash is about. Saying, like saying, well, I did this so you could come follow me type shit. That's what people are saying. Oh, now you finally did something. That man not saying it like that. People are taking it like you were saying earlier. Like when you doing something big, like somebody gonna find some way to try to tarnish your name, bro. Like
they got to.
That's sad, bro. Like why you taking this man? It's not even his shine. It's for the kids, bro.
Man, the man really was giving the glory to the Most High.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do this for me.
You know what I'm saying? He just following his mission. He just walking in his truth, bro. But at the same time, like I said, that got to come with it.
Yeah.
Because how would you define it being great or not?
But you are. But what people gotta understand too is, even when somebody talking about you, they putting you on.
That's what I'm saying.
They putting somebody on. Oh, look, I didn't even know Michael Blackiston built the school.
Right.
Now they about to go see and research it, and now it's another person that you thought was gonna hate with you, but you really just, you know, give him more shine, dog. So you hate, man.
Yeah, man. Big up to Michael Blackiston, man. But more people need to do things like that, bro. And it's never, when it comes to doing things from the heart, it's never too little or too much.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people gotta get understood. Do what's within your means, dog. You feel what I'm saying? You might be able to help 20, 30 people. Right. I might only be able to afford to help one.
Right.
But long as we both doing more than zero, we doing what the Most High asking us to do. You feel me? Because that one that you help might fuck around and turn around and be a person that can help 10. Guess who wanted a 10?
Come on.
Now you, boom, and that shit just bounced right back. Now you help 10 more, and it keep going. But when we get away from that, when we go to, well, I don't like that Hefe got more going on than me. Once you get caught up, that's when you done lost yourself and that relationship and that blessing all in one.
Real right.
You feel me? And one act of flat out hate.
Yeah, selfish, greedy.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, when you could have just had love for yourself. See, like if people really love themselves enough, they'll never hate on anybody.
Come on. Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
Like, fuck the hate. Like, just pull the hate all the way out the picture and focus on loving yourself enough. Loving the people around you enough.
That's not enough.
You feel me, man?
They want to hate, dog. Right? It takes so much energy to hate.
I was just about to say it takes so much energy, dog, to be mad and to be beefing and to be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm so glad, bro, I matured enough to learn what real man shit is. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning daily, but I'm talking about just getting off of the wrong type of time, getting off a negative type of time, bro. As a man, you're supposed to be thinking about building wealth, bro. Taking care of your family, bro. And first and foremost, having a strong relationship with the Most High. That's the only way you could be able to lead. Like, we put here to lead. You feel what I'm saying? But you'll fuck around and fall in a follower's position. Hate. You feel what I'm saying? Because nothing good comes from hate. So you only fall further back hating. And then people don't, before you know it,
you ain't got nothing hating on fucking that.
Yeah, nothing going on. You didn't hate it. You didn't hate it yourself until
tricked yourself out the position, man.
Thank you, bro.
Crazy.
And that's
crazy, bro.
That's too often and too. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get that much energy.
For real. Fuck that shit.
We love ourselves around here, bro. We love our people. You feel what I'm saying? And we just love positive energy, bro. And if if you're not with that, you just not with that. We'll pray for you.
Speaking of love, my dog Kentrell just got married this weekend.
What Kentrell?
NBA young boy.
Yeah, man.
He didn't tie the knot.
Young boy that got married. Who young boy married?
Her name Jaslyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, fuck. Congratulations, young boy.
Got the paper signed. You know what I'm saying? My dog
bro.
Kentrell didn't try to not. You know what I'm saying?
Kentrell.
Yeah. So it was some. Like I said, it's always somebody saying something about something.
All right. What was said about this? What's wrong with a man getting married, bro?
It's not nothing wrong with getting married, but they feeling like Kentrell has exposed himself to having herpes.
What they got to do with getting married?
That don't have nothing. That don't have nothing to do. I'm just telling you.
Fuck, he could.
You could, yeah. You could
have all these babies. He had to been having sex to have all them babies and shit.
Getting it going.
They wasn't tripping in.
Running it up then, you know what I'm saying? It's just saying like he's an unstable person. I feel like, you know, that's that man. Like, why y'all worry about what them people doing? That man, a young man, and want to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? And get it out the way. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? How can y'all speak badly about that? And then after he just did the, no violence situation with TBG down there in Baton Rouge was successful.
A big salute to them for that.
I had my doubts about it, but it came into fruition. You know what I'm saying?
Even if, let's say, even if get that remote. Even I'm gonna get it. I got it. Even if that was just for show, right? Mm-hmm. That's still smart.
Facts. Marketing wise, and community wise. At all.
You feel what I'm saying? You see what's going on with these niggas that beef.
Right.
They going to jail.
Right.
So what's wrong with a man being smart? You that boy Soulja Boy said, fuck that.
We ain't painting no nails, we ain't squashing no beef. We ain't painting no nails, we ain't squashing no beef, man. Soulja Boy clout chaser, man.
Boosie tried to get him to
get
call
him off
that shit.
That.
He got on Boosie's ass, man, tripping, bro. What's wrong with Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy is a fiend, bro. He's a known fiend. Like he be tripping on whatever he
Soulja, dog.
Yeah.
That bitch, listen, he ain't no punk dude. No, man. No, man.
Soulja Boy just one of them niggas. He know how to use the media, bro. That's
which
all.
Is cool, but I don't think he no bitch.
No. He got showed up in Cali, but what I'm saying is he just do that type of shit because people gonna click on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't no
businessman.
Yeah,
Soulja Boy started this internet shit.
He started this internet shit. Respect it.
Soulja Boy the first.
On this, you know what I'm saying, and respectfully, you know what I'm saying. Anybody who hate on him for that, don't give him his flowers for that. He really blew up all that shit.
I see once a nigga, man, that statement, he became the first to do everything. After
man,
that.
He on that.
Oh, this is tough. Salute the Soulja Boy, though,
respect his mind, bro.
Young nigga after his bag, bro, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
But and then that's what I was talking about earlier. Like when you know how to manipulate the media, bro, you get away with so much shit. You know what I'm saying? I was having a discussion about the nigga 6ix9ine, bro. He had federal cases and been in and still making millions off of the shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? So much will be of our pigment would have been out the door.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying?
What you gotta understand is that man was willing to live like that. Like that man was willing to detach himself from the streets altogether and go back to his other audience and this and that. See, we have substance and pride and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just certain things Hefe not gonna do to his face or to his name or to, you know what I'm saying? Because you going back to your people. Whether you made $3 billion, you going back.
Right.
He ain't going back, and the people that rocking with him, they rocking with the money.
Right. All right.
They not rocking with him. That man an empty vessel.
Fact.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when it looked like he wasn't gonna be able to have nothing going on, he had once he made that decision to be their federal whatever he became, bro.
Informant.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you call that informant. That's why I say whatever he became because
that's on paper. He's an informant.
An informant. Man, that nigga became a rat. Like he no, like it's different. Like he
snitch.
He
yeah.
Man, this man he went far with that. Like he went deep with that, bro.
And dudes who solid and stand on real morals don't got nothing, bro. And that's what I'm getting at. Like
I mean, but at the end of the day, now like I said, I was going somewhere with that, right?
Yeah.
One thing about we don't stick together.
Mm-hmm.
real niggas, everybody that's a quote unquote real nigga, they want to be the realest nigga. So they not go. You feel them?
Yeah.
So that real nigga shit, I'm not a real nigga no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no real nigga. I'm a black man, bro, and I'm trying to do better in life. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I say nigga, I don't be meaning the word nigga in that sense. That's really just a word that I haven't really learned to get rid of yet. That's just that deeply embedded in me. But I ain't on that real nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a real individual for sure, and it's a certain way I'm gonna keep it, and that's just that. But as far as
Iron Chest Charlie,
that whole street, persona, because that shit, man, that shit done got so twisted up and crazy now, dog, to where it's like, you know,
why even do it still?
That's not like you'll be claiming something, right? But the what you claiming ain't the same thing that was. Like that ain't what I signed up for. That ain't what that is that's going on.
All right.
Me and the people that I come in the game with, we was together. Wasn't no, like, you know, even through falling out and shit like that, wasn't no hating going on. Yeah. Wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was real shit that came in between and you know what I'm saying? And it was all divided without a bullet fired or without even people even knowing our business like that.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So it's totally, it's just different, my nigga. Like it just, that's not something, that just ain't something I'm with no more. Like I can't even identify with what's going on. Right? I don't identify with that.
Right.
Now, if that make me fake or phony or whatever, I'm willing to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Just stay on your side of life.
Right.
And I'm cool. You know, I'm cool with being the square dude. I'm you know what I'm saying? We in the studio working.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We on the road working. We moving around. We getting things done, and we working towards our own goals, bro. And that's more fulfilling than what I was doing in the streets. And I had like, you know, there was a point in time where I was, you know, I was doing all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real rap, bro.
But that didn't feel like this feel, bro. You could agree or disagree with that?
I definitely could agree to the extent of being in the same predicament. Like when you doing it like that, it's not really for an end goal. You don't really have an end goal when you're doing it like that. You just know money coming. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep getting that money. You probably have something you want to do, but you probably don't plan. And that's what I was saying about earlier about getting out the way, knowing what you want to do with what you get. You know what I'm saying? Right. And knowing when to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? You could make money forever. You know what I'm saying? But how long are you gonna take this same risk with making this money? You know what I'm saying?
You could have an end goal starting out. All right, 2 times.
Peace out, brother.
Probably 2 times, everybody.
Right.
But like imagine, you know, me and Hefe, we sit down. You know what I'm saying? We put our money together, put our minds together. Like, nigga, this is what we gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? And when we get thus said, you know what I'm saying? This is what we gonna do with that. We going this way, you going that way. You know, have a whole plan mapped out. And the homie gets smoked. Whoa, wait a minute. Like, that wasn't part of the plan.
Correct.
Wait, let's see. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hold on, that wasn't in it.
Right.
Now that's gonna affect you the way it affect you. It's gonna affect me the way it affected me. Homie over, you know what I'm saying? So now this whole plan then. Now you on, you know what I'm saying? Now it's individuals now.
Right.
And that's where the game go wrong at, because you can't plan for life, bro.
Facts.
Especially the life where, see, like in this corporate shit that we doing now, right? We might fuck up on our taxes. We might have to get the light bill extended. You know what I'm saying? That's the hiccups. And that other shit, the hiccup might be jail time, or, you know what I'm saying, getting hurt or killed, or you dig what I'm saying? Like just losing the relationships and friendships that you lose fucking with the street shit. Like let's just get serious about that. Like, you will lose people that you really hard down fuck with, bro, and got real love for. But this situation, these morals and principles that we standing on and living by in this street shit, it done came between us. like I say, not to the sense of, you know, it's gonna go to a violent level or whatever, but we still don't have that same energy, that same love. Like now our children not growing up knowing each other the right way. Now,
Right.
you know, and that divides the fucking hood, that divides the community, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I don't want no more part of being a real nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Cause me and all the other real niggas that I was around, bro, like if we didn't fall out, we done all went through so much of fucked up shit individually to where it's like we can't even move as a unit no more.
Right.
As a unit, we hot as a firecracker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that part, though. That shit just, you know, the older you get, you start really seeing them L's, and you turn them bitches into lessons at some point, bro.
Right.
You feel me? We at the 50-minute mark, bro. Hefe, you gotta close us out, bro. You gotta cause I could, like, we could talk about this shit forever, you know what I'm saying? But that'll be giving them just too much, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
But really though, bro, take us out of here, dog. And I just want you to just think on this, right? Like all the shit we didn't talked about today, on air and off camera, right? All the things that's going on around us in the world, bro. And I promise you, dog, like I really fuck with you, fucking with it like you is, bro. Right. And I'm not talking about fucking with me. I'm talking about the way you taking this thing that we're doing, bro, and you crafting this shit. You heard me say? Like real shit. I don't mind saying things like, you know,
right.
I want them to see this. You feel me? I want people to hear this, because this the part that niggas don't do.
Right.
You could be scared to give a man they props, bro.
Right.
Fuck with you, bro.
Right.
Stay on their neck, man. Get us out of here, though, dog. Give them the shout outs or last thought or whatever it is you want to leave the people with, bro.
Yeah, man. So really, just stand in your lane, man, and not letting people distract you from what you really got going on is really what I want to leave people with. You know what I'm saying? Just having your head focused on time. If you got a plan, or even if you don't got a plan and you looking forward to doing something, man, just keep your mind focused on that thing. If you got to focus on one little thing to keep your mind from going insane, like you got to look at a fucking rock on the ground. If that's going to keep you focused from knocking somebody off and going to sit in the box, do that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Keep going and stay motivated. Find something to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways to get money besides taking it or doing stuff that you're not supposed to. Now, I can speak from being on the other side of that bridge and crossing over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can, you know what I'm saying? So just look for motivation and look in yourself and dig deep, man, and get to that goal, dog.
Shit. Well said, man. You heard the man, bro. I'm Wilson Millz, dog.
Yeah, Hefe 504, yeah.
It's been another episode, bro. MillionViewzPodcast Live, dog. We appreciate y'all, dog. We out.
It is.
Hella hour felt like